What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Going to get my grandson. Hey, some of you guys need to understand something. Okay? I'm not the only person that puts 2 batteries on a system. Some guys put 10. When you're building a stronger system, guys, and you're adding a second battery, I've done this over and over for you guys, the tip is going to probably change. Why? You are giving the pump the power that it needs to stay running full time, and it's not suffering. So you, by just putting batteries together and keeping it flow, is making it stronger. I've told you guys, you have the batteries, which is your runtime, the connections, which are tinted, right, to protect from oxidation and corrosion and everything, right? My wire to feed whatever the battery has to the pump, so the pump gets exactly what it needs, right? So what does that mean now? Since you guys were all weak before you put all these upgrades in, the tip is going to change, guys. You're going to go from maybe a 0040 to a 0050. Plenty of guys, especially you guys on half-inch hose trying to use 0040. Using half-inch hose, do yourself a favor, try a 0050, especially if you're on the 7100. Okay, just something I wanted to put out there. More batteries isn't going to break anything. More batteries is making it run right. It is up to the user to understand what tips they need to use, how the pump's supposed to sound. There's a gauge. If you got, some of you guys are using your 12-volt systems to do a full job. Honestly, you're really slow. And I'm going to give you an example of why. Because you know me, I love to give you guys stuff, right? So you have this one big pressure washing company out here, runs a network, right? And he's got a bunch of guys under him. So I met them out on a job, and he said, for the banners, there's 30 banners out there. They're huge, right? And I said to them, why don't you guys hit it with SH and then hit it with your down, your pressure washer on a big tip and rinse it. It takes them over 8 hours to do these banners, they told me. It takes us an hour, and been doing it years after them. So nothing's ruined. That's what I'm telling you guys. You guys are using the wrong tools, the wrong techniques. Guys, please do better. I can't teach you everything. I have my own life to live, and I mean, unless I did sold college, like college class for washing, I think that's kind of dumb now. I just rather teach you guys how to be better, and this stuff all changes over in life. What do you mean by that, Eddie? Well, we don't use cheap 100-foot extension cords on saws or generators or anything that needs power, so why are we doing it in a 12-volt pump? Oh, it's a 12-volt pump. They don't pull that much. They pull a lot more than 24 volts. That's the problem, guys. That's the stuff you guys don't understand yet that I'm trying to teach you. As soon as we get the wiring down and we get the plumbing right, then I'll show you guys how to go through and actually dial in each tip. You guys need a gauge. Can't be just turning the Allen key. Oh, that feels right. Oh, it's the sweet spot of the pump now. If you don't have a gauge on there, how do you know what it is? There's no sweet spot, right? When you come off that gun, if you didn't pressurize it and say you're at 125 psi, of course it feels better. You just turn the pump up. I used to crank mine up to 150 psi when I knew I was going to change them out, just for the fun of it. But if you don't have the hoses to support it, you'll blow everything in line. That's the difference, guys. And then when you guys turn them up and then you turn them down, you're complaining that the pumps are weak. Well, you overpressured the pump first. Now you're upset because you're getting only 40, 50. So you have to build your stuff to the gauge. And if a pump puts out 60 psi, 100 psi, 150 psi, 175, and you are maxing them pumps out all day, there's run times, there's duty times, there's on and off the gun times that you're not supposed to be doing. A lot of you guys are trigger happy on a 12-volt 24. Way too trigger happy. Let it ride, guys. It's like the P40 AR-45. You can't be doing this. You can't do this on a pressure washer either, guys. It all works the same. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Give you more more information on what I talk about. Am I the best out here? Nope. But I've been in this field for 14 years washing, and I have 30 years, more than 30 years, but 30 years for, say, just low voltage electrical. So if you don't get the electrical right and the storage right, that pump is a piece of crap no matter what it's hooked up to, because the pump never going to wake up. The pump will never wake up for you. You're going to be, now you got 2 batteries on here, you're like, Barr! You guys are like, oh my God, I can't believe it. After you get the battery, the wires, the switch, and everything correct, and not amp to amp, guess what? The only thing is the tip. If you're using the wrong tip, that's on you. You have to learn how many gallons per minute each tip is. You got to learn this stuff. And if somebody gave you bad information, I'm sorry, but you should have double checked it. I show you guys all the tools. Clean Rate's got a book you can bring home. They'll mail it to you free, and it will break everything down. Scrolling on a phone, you only see so much. Get the book, guys. You'll learn more. You'll read more. You'll understand more. You'll be better at what you do. And the only thing from now is to be better as you go. There's no turning back. You got this. As long as you work, you'll be successful. If you're lazy, start punching the clock for someone, because you're not going to make enough to pay IRAs, pay medical, pay this, pay that, and work, part-time. It doesn't work that way. So, if you guys need anything, please let me know. Have a great day.